Okay, today we're going to do the Marrinup Falls walk. The chart here says it's 1.3 kilometres, but that doesn't include the little walk down to the bottom of the falls. So we'll see how far it goes. I've got the GPS running in my pocket. We come down a road here that comes in from Dwellingup. It goes past the Marrinup town site and the POW camp. It's a pretty potholed road. I don't think I've ever driven it without having potholes in there. In fact, if you want to go out that way, you can follow that road out there to Scarp Road and then turn right and you'll come up to Oakley Dam. We've got a bit of light, probably about 3 hours of light, so I should be able to get down there in 45 minutes, I think I said. Allow 45 minutes. So I've got plenty of time. The track down here is a little bit slippery in spots, but it's a reasonably easy track. We'll see what we get on the way down there. I don't know if they've put any new signs or anything up on the way down, but we'll have a wander and show you around. Alright, this is the little first intersection we come to. You can go that away over to the other side of the creek and follow the road, follow the track down, or you can follow the track down on this side of the creek. Either way, it's a loop walk, so you're not going to get lost. And we did come up from that way. Soap bush is all in flower, and some of the other bushes are just starting to put their flowers out. The track itself, as I said, it's a little bit slippery and rough in places. Not too bad. There is 1080 baits in this area, so if you're going to bring your dog for a walk, make sure you keep it on a lead. It's also about 22 degrees today, so it's actually quite a nice walking day. Oh, there's one of the old signs, and they haven't replaced them yet. All the white flowers. You can actually smell the flowers, the soap bush. Not a lot of other plants out. There's a few things around, but sort of the end of winter, beginning of spring, so give it another week or two and most of these flowers should be out fully. Should come up to a rocky outcrop here. There you go. Oh, look at all the vandalism, I call that. Stacking rocks all over the place. Might look fun and be fun to do, but you're actually destroying the habitat for goannas and lizards and skinks and all that, because they live under these rocks, and spiders. The track goes down here. You might be able to hear in the background all the running water, so the waterfall is probably going to be pretty good today. Oh, something moved in there. Oh, I can see a tail. I might be able to zoom in on that, and it is a snake. So I'll just leave that one alone. I heard it move, heard it rustle in the bushes. And I don't care what kind of snake it is, I just leave them alone. They're not hurting me, I'm not hurting them. If you start poking them with sticks and that, they get a bit upset, and they can strike out at you and bite you. Little bridge over the first creek. That's not too bad up there. Quite a lot of water coming down actually. It's that'll be good on the waterfall. Can't wait to get down there. Alright, on we go. Tree fell over. There was some steps there. You can hear the waterfalls coming down the creek. You should be able to see one of them just here. That's only a small one. That's only the small start of them. You can actually sit in this water and cool off in summertime if it's flowing. And on the other side there is a walk trail that goes up the other side, so we're going to do a loop and come back around. But the main falls, with the amount of water that's coming down over these rocks, should be pretty good today. More steps. And mud. There's certainly a lot of goannas and snakes out today. First probably nice hot day for them. This is the worst thing about being 6 foot tall. Everybody else is down here. They can walk through that. I'm up here and I've got to duck to get under all the bushes. There should be a track off to the left with a bridge on it coming up. Oh, sorry, off to the right. I should have brought the drone down actually. I'll have to go home and bring it down and put it. Oh, there's an echidna. It's running away from me. Come back. I won't hurt you, I'll have a look at you. There he is. I'd love to have a pet one of those, but apparently they're very, very hard to keep. Another part of the falls. As you see him digging in there, he's found something. I won't go and disturb him because they're quite a shy little animal. Good spot for a picnic, sitting on the rocks, and then go lie back in one of those flat areas over there and stay cool. Oh, he's gone already. Pretty quick. Yeah, I know you can walk down through there, but we'll stick to the main track. Yeah, that was interesting. Alright, let's see what else I can find. Alright, this is the crossing here. If you follow that down, it'll come up to a bridge. In fact, you might be able to see the bridge over there, and then you go up the valley on the other side. But you haven't seen the falls. A lot of people will come down our track that we've just walked down, go down there, across the bridge and back up, and you miss everything. So keep coming along this track here and you'll see the actual Marrinup Falls, which are really quite nice. Lots more steps. And the falls down that way. I'll get to it later. Hang on a tick, I'll just need to get my balance. There you go, that's Marrinup Falls. I have swum in this hole at the bottom. It's pretty good. It's not overly deep, so I certainly wouldn't jump in off this rock. Pretty cold, but yeah, not a bad little waterfall. And I know people have actually used it as a slide as well, slide down the water. It continues downstream, and I regret not bringing the drone because there are a few more little waterfalls further down the stream. You can get to them if you want to walk through the bush along the edge. But that's the destination of Marrinup Falls walk. That took me all of probably, what did it take me? $18 minutes. Just to walk down to here. It'll take a little bit longer to get back up because I'm a bit slow on my legs, a bit unstable, unsteady, and yeah, I've got all that sort of thing to go back up. But I might come back down one day with the drone and add some flights in over the falls so you can really get a good look at what the creek line does down here. Certainly worth taking a little backpack with your picnic and having lunch down here. It actually looks like someone's made a little circle there and like a swimming pool for them. Alright, we'll go up the other side and see what we can find. See if I can find something a bit more exciting than an echidna. Hopefully not a tiger snake though. Alright, we will keep going. Okay, climbed all those stairs. We're back to this corner again. That's the way I came down. Puffing up those stairs. That's the down to the bottom of the falls. And this is the way back up on the other side. You can get to the top of the falls here too. Going down that track. There you go. You can just see the edge of the falls there. I'm so unfit. Definitely need the little drone. Should have brought it. Alright, we'll keep on going. Up to that little bridge over the creek and back up the other side. From memory, this little log here was the old bridge. You can see it's been put another log underneath. We used to cross over that, jump off there and then come up the walkway. And then they put this big steel thing in. Now, obviously it's all uphill from here. There's a little bit of a downhill bit, but there are steps. That's quite an easy walk, unless you're as unfit as me. And you've got a puff. Certainly flowers are starting to come out. Starting to look good. Give it another week maybe and everything should be really good out here. Alright, something just caught my eye as I was walking along. Believe it or not, it's in there. Not sure what these, so I'll have to look it up when I get home. Yeah, I've been walking a bit fast. I should really go a lot slower and I won't be puffing. Oh, even the little can't remember whether that is a Banksia or a Dryandra. I'll have to go and look at all my notes and books from when I did horticulture and get the names and things for you. I know this horrible bush. That's called parrot bush. It's got all of these spikes on the leaves. As you walk past, it scratches you. Another little rocky outcrop just coming up. The track goes through here straight ahead. If you're thinking of getting a bit lost, it's pretty easy to find. And obviously the way we came. My car is parked up over there, so it's not very far. I'm puffing because I'm unfit and I did walk out pretty fast. You've got carpets of everlastings coming out. Alright, I'll keep going. Alright, this is the top crossover. Bit of water coming down there. And there's a few little sort of, not really a waterfall, but it's just pushing its way through the rocks on the way down. Then obviously keep going this way, we'll come up to that first T-junction. Just up here a little bit and we're almost at the car. Somewhere. I can't remember it being this far up. Anyway, we're on the right track. You can't get lost on this one. Oh, where is it? Alright. This is the red gums. And that one there is a jarrah tree. Or is it? Yes, it is. Actually, no, it's not. That's a red gum. That's a jarrah tree. Yep. The red gums, you can see the honky nuts. That's an easy way to distinguish them, other than the fact that they put out this red sap. What you can do is gather that sap up, mix it up with a little bit of rupoo, which is quite dry, heat it up and it turns into a glue, and you can use that glue, or the Aboriginals used that glue to glue spearheads to spears, and then they used to use the sinew from the animals that they speared and wrap it up really tight with the sinew like a strong string, and as that sinew dries it shrinks, so it makes it even tighter. The black boys, the alga trees or whatever, they put out, I don't know whether you can see it, little nodules on the base. If you crush those up you can throw it on a fire like a powder and it bursts into flames. And the witch doctors, the Aboriginal elders and that, used to use that. There's some here. This gum, crush it up, used to throw it on the fire, and people thought it was magic and that they had superpowers. You can also crush that up, mix it up with rupoo and use that as a glue too, but it's not as sticky as the red gum. And we're turned left back there, heading back up to the car, so we're probably only about 30 metres away from the car here. I'll have to go and get the drone and fly that waterfall, because I think it'll make it really look really good. Whew. And soap bush, if you grab the leaves, crush them up and wet them, it lathers up, a bit like soap. And apparently it has antiseptic qualities, so if you scratch your legs walking through the bush, grab some of the soap bush, walk down to the creek line, crush it all up in your hands, make a lather out of it, wipe it over the scratches, and it will sort of keep them clean and clear of infection. Whew. Alright, still puffing. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Definitely come out and have a look around. You've got the old town site. There you go. That's my GPS. 37 minutes to here. I do walk that quite fast. 1.29 kilometres and I'm almost back at the car. Alright. Yeah, definitely need to come down to Dwellingup and do some of the short walks. They are really quite nice, especially in springtime when the flowers are out. So, if I can get the drone down here in the next few days, I will, but it's Thursday today. On the weekends, there's quite often a lot of people walking up and down here, which means I can't fly the drone. So we'll have to figure out a day to get down here. Oh, back at the car park. There's little purple flowers for you. It's all sorts of things. You just got to keep your eyes open and look what's around. It's good fun. All right. Well, not a very hard walk at all, although I'm puffing and hot. I did walk pretty fast. Come down here. You've got a car park here. There's no toilets here. There's a toilet back at Marrinup town site and at the POW camp. So come on down, do the walk and enjoy it. Alright, catch you all on the next one.